Here we have it. So this is what the stock battery looks like, 3500 milliamp hour batteries, and I was hoping I could fit a shorty in, but when I tried, I could not. It's not wide enough for the shorties. So approximately you're looking at about 4 centimeters by 11.2 centimeters. I don't know why I gave you centimeters instead of millimeters, but here we go. I did try putting on some Proline Trenchers. These are the LP, so they are the low profile, and they don't really work. This is the Traxxas part number for the 7mm conversion. Now this is for the Slash, but it fits the Max Mini. It's the same thing. But as you can see how toward the back of the tire it rubs on the body? The front, you have clearance, so the front you're good, but the back, here's another take. You'd be rubbing on the body as the suspension flexes, even though it doesn't seem like it. Now, something else that I found is the shafts front, they rub on the arms right about there. Not too much, but enough to mark both the shaft and the arm right there. And that only happens in the front. Rear has really good clearance, and it's only when the suspension decompresses. Now, for this video, I'm just going to let it run. You can barely see the truck. It's a good thing I got the orange one, or else you probably wouldn't be able to see it. But my cameraman decided to take the day off today. That would be my wife. Apparently she has to take care of kids or some stuff. I don't know. Oh yeah, we have kids. I lost the first footage from the first run, but this one, on this video, unfortunately, is the best I have. And it's probably going to seem like I'm running more than the truck is, just because on this second run I just keep flipping it over and over again. There's a few pits that formed because it's been raining, and then wherever people walk you have these just treads that form. So that being said, my thoughts on the vehicle. It's a very robust vehicle. I think it was very well designed, very well made. Maybe they should make a bigger one. No, I'm kidding. But for this size of vehicle, I think it's a great vehicle. If they come out with the short course version, I think that would be amazing, because Arma has the Grom, I believe it's the Grom, which is a smaller scale, and those things are just awesome. And maybe Traxxas will come out with one, which would just be a smaller scale of the Slash Max, I believe it's called. I could be wrong. So, arms, robust. Shafts, robust. Chassis, for the size, everything very good, very well made. The only thing is, like I said, the front shafts do rub on the arms when it decompresses, and it's noticeable because it left marks. That's something to keep in mind. Now, on a surface like this, for example, here on the park, if you were to actually stop the image when the truck was getting close, the truck is almost floating on the grass because it's not tall enough to actually set the tires down, and that's a downside. The front differential definitely needs heavier diff fluid. 1 million minimum, 2 million would probably be great. 20 million might be overkill for something like this. I would go with maybe 1 million or 2 million. Because in some of the turns, especially in the original run, you'd really see how the tires would, the truck would go on its side, lift the tires a little, and they would just unwind. They would just unload. So in order to prevent that and help the front tires, keep pulling you, or the front end keep pulling you, you need definitely heavier diff fluid on this thing. So I think this is too small, to be honest, for the surface, and the grass is somewhat tall. If you want tires that are slightly bigger, and I have the image here, short course tires will fit. The problem is that my short course, my trenchers, those are on wheels for the Techno, so the offset is different. But if you go with the Slash tires, which I didn't put my Slash tires on them, I just didn't feel like taking them, to be honest, but I should have. The offset works a little better. It looks better. The only thing with short course tires is they're narrower, but they are a little taller. Not much taller, but they are a little taller. So that might help. The perfect tires for these things might actually be the Stampede tires. That would actually be really cool, because this thing needs slightly bigger wheels. I think these tires are a little too small. So going back to what I was complaining about the size of the vehicle is it's too small for the surface. Slash 4x4 is a better vehicle for the surface, or even just the Max. The Max would be great. The other thing too is for this size of vehicle, it's not just that it's too small for this. This would be a perfect vehicle for packed dirt. Packed dirt, it would be perfect. But I don't have any packed dirt nearby. So let's say I want to run it in my backyard. That's say a 30 by 30 foot space, say a 10 meter by 10 meter space. This thing is too big and it's too fast for that. So it's too big for my small backyard, but it's too small for this park. So it's kind of stuck in the middle. And I'm not sure, it's if you have one, I'm just in the comments what you love about it, why you got it, why you still have it. In my case, I actually enjoy my TRX 4M a lot more. And if I'm running it in my backyard, I can run the monster version, the TRX 4MT, get over 40-minute runtime on it. And yes, I replaced, if you've seen my other videos, I replaced the transmission gears, so the thing is faster than it is stock. It's still slow compared to this one, but it's fast enough for my backyard, and I just have fun with it. One charge, small battery, and it runs a long time. This thing, I get about 15 minutes, 15 minutes of runtime. And I have a few of the TRX batteries. Ignore the watch. I was keeping track of times. As you can see, it was about 39 minutes after the hour. When I started the run at 25 minutes after the hour. So just under 15 minutes on this charge. But because I only have one battery, shorties don't fit. I have to run home, charge it, and then run back, and that's what I was doing. I guess I got my cardio for the day. Temperature-wise, it's perfect for a surface like this with a lot of stress. The hardest part of the motor was just over 60 degrees Celsius, 144 Fahrenheit, I believe. And the lower parts of the temperature were just under close to 100 degrees in the 30s, as you can see in the thermometer, and I was beaming a few different areas. So out of the box, gearing is great, I think, for any situation, but I wouldn't, if you put bigger wheels and tires, you're going to have to change the gearing, because I don't think the motor is going to be able to handle it. So keep that in mind. So again, do I think it's a very well-made vehicle? Yes. Is it well designed? Yes. Do I think it's a great vehicle? If you like the looks and everything, absolutely, go for it, get it. But I do think if you're not driving on packed dirt, there are better options. The Max would be a better option. The Traxxas 4x4 would be a better option if you want to keep Traxxas. If you have really small spaces, nothing beats those M's, those TRX 4Ms and MTs. But that's just my opinion. That being said, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
What? Oh, my hair! My arm! My rod!